Hi guys, this is Sansanmashi, and this is a pick a card reading on manifesting abundance. So hopefully this will be a reading that's sort of like your situation and just some sort of affirmations or just positive energy to help you get in the flow of abundance. Um, so you can go ahead and choose a reading 1, 2, or 3, or you can listen to multiple, all of them at different times, whatever you want to do. If you want to go off of crystal, I've got citrine as reading number 1. I have this, I believe it's like a selenite obelisk for reading number 2, or maybe it's a clear quartz, I don't know. And then this raw amethyst cluster for reading number 3. If you want to look at all of them and use your intuition on which one you're feeling most drawn to, you're definitely welcome to that. And you can go ahead and go click the timestamps in the description below to go to your reading. That being said, I'm just going to set this onto my tripod. If anyone would like to reach out for a personal reading, 30-minute readings are $20, 45-minute readings are $35, and an hour-long readings are $45. So you can check the description box below on those details on how to send payment and how to reach me and everything like that. That being said, thank you for listening to those messages. Just gonna get this into my tripod. And we are gonna get started with reading number 1, the citrine. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put on some meditation music real quick. Cool. Alright. Hopefully you guys click the timestamps. So this is reading number 1. Manifesting abundance. So first we're going to look into your situation and just kind of see where things are at. I'm going to start with the medicine deck. The snake. Wow. So you are literally making the most of your situation. You're turning any situation, whether that feels like good or bad energy, into a good thing for you. So yeah, making the most. That's pretty much what I'm getting here for the moment. Raccoon and prairie dog. Yep. You are literally gathering all the good stuff from the situation and then retreating from everything else that doesn't serve you. So that's a really good energy to be in, basically. So whether that's your situation or you, like, chances are that resonated with you, but maybe some of you this resonates in the sense of like that's what you're trying to do. Maybe for some of you that's like that's all you can do, and maybe for some of you it's like this is what I'm doing and this is super like duper working well for me. Regardless of what stage you're at with what I just described, this is like the energy of the situation if this is resonating, and this seems to be a good thing overall. This is manifesting your abundance. So depending on what your situation, it might not feel the best, but like that's okay, you know. The point is that you are making the most of your situation. Yeah. I'm gonna grab another deck actually. Mystic Moon. Alright. Got the Mystic Moon Oracles deck. It's really what I want to use to clarify these medicine cards with, because that will give me some more messages on sort of where you're at with this energy. Understanding. Yeah, you understand that to manifest abundance for yourself at this time, or like just to manifest and just kind of like have a good experience, you understand, you have this understanding that's like you've got to turn every circumstance into the best thing for you. And this is like understanding you gotta look out for yourself, and everything that happens for you along the way is for yourself. You at this time you have this understanding you don't want to expend that on others. It's like you care about others and stuff, but you're seeing you need to retreat because it's like it's sort of like, what good is it if you're the only one with the raccoon mentality? What if you're the only one looking out for others and yourself, and then the other people are just looking out for themselves, you know? And it's like, nothing bad against other people or anything. I just mean for your own journey, maybe you've experienced, like, at this point, you really need to just kind of see, like, everything in terms of, like, will this benefit you? And it's like, I can see that you're still definitely willing to help at times that work for you, but it's like, no longer are you going to be helping with the expectation or the thought that, like, that that you need to go to these people for help, you know? It's like, if they reach out their hand and offer you stuff, whether it's like good or bad, it's like you're gonna take it and make the most of it. But it's like, I'm seeing, like, at this point, as with this naked understanding, it's like you're sort of at this spot where it's like, maybe you reached out and suddenly people, like, weren't providing what you were providing whenever they reached out, and you're seeing the difference of that and the lack of equality. And then for others of you, this is the opposite. You're, like, totally seeing the equality when you reach out, but I'm mostly getting the first message because the prairie dog is retreat after the raccoon. Clarifying the raccoon, yeah, destruction. See, the whole, like, the raccoon, like, cares for itself and its whole family. It's like, you know, like, just picture, like, a family of raccoons. Like, when they collect food for the whole pack. I'm getting, it's like, that's not working anymore. You're just collecting food for yourself now. It's like, you will do it at times that are good for you, but you're like, it's like that has kind of brought destruction now. You've like seen, it's like, no matter how much you looked out for everyone, it's like at the end of the day, somehow it's not being reciprocated in some form. And that's a good thing now, because it's like, this means you can retreat from all that and bring all that energy of, like, all of what you were providing for everyone, and now it all gets to funnel to yourself, the snake. And that's really the best thing here. So how to manifest, or manifesting abundance for yourself at this time, definitely seems to be like understanding that the destruction, or that whatever is coming apart with your connections, your relationships, that it's for the best for your journey at this time. The prairie dog, the answer is no. Yeah, it's like when destructive relationships or connections reach out now, I'm getting your answer now is no. You're like, no, I'm going to retreat. They're like, hey, what about us? What about being family, or like looking out for one another? And you see all this destruction surrounding them, and you're like, no thanks. I think I'm going to steer clear of that. So yeah. And so I can get, like, this may seem difficult depending on your journey. Like, maybe, like, you know, it's like you really care about this person or people, whatever this is about. So let's see what Spirit's advice is about that just real quick before I move on to the next part of this reading. Soar, fly above that. It's like, yeah, honestly, communication and then balancing the scales. Just keep doing what you think is right, but you definitely need to fly above this destruction now. You definitely need to soar past all this and ascend and keep going to wherever you are going on your journey. Let me clarify the prairie dog, but the answer is no. Spring, that did not help. Okay. Big dreams. I think one more card. What is the answer is no talking about? Squirrel. Yeah, I think the answer is no. Is just very much just like You might want to say yes. You might want to keep working on this with people at this time, but I'm just getting it's a really good idea for you to retreat from that right now and spring into action on your personal big dreams. You may have had big dreams with this person or with these people, but Spirit is saying, like, just keep focusing on your personal dreams, your big dreams for yourself, and whenever opportunities are, like, really spring into action for this, for you, when the clear connections and communication is there and it feels like you can breathe and doesn't feel like this, that's a clear idea of what to say yes to. But this stuff definitely seems you may want to consider saying no to more interaction with that at this time. So that seems to be the situation. Let's see what Spirit's advice is for manifesting abundance. The Green Man. Well, that's to take action. That is saying, like, right now it seems brewing stuff with your own energy at this time will be a really good thing towards manifesting abundance. Taking actual action, doing something. Seven of Bows, clearance. And so for many of you, this might be resonating as, like, your action might be clearing this energy out. It's like you might just watch that the more you stop giving your energy to destructive connections. This doesn't really have to be people either. This all resonated with something else, or like co-workers, or a job. Maybe it's not even the people at the job, but it's just the job itself. Something that just feels destructive or that has been coming apart in your life. This is something that you need to take action on. You need to take action on clearing that so it's not getting in the way of your manifestations. So that will help you with manifesting abundance. Five of Bows, another Bows card, and this is saying empowerment. Yeah, clearing that and empowering yourself. It's okay. You might feel a little guarded against people or something like that, but overall that's going to move itself down into opening up and clearing up this energy so that you can be authentic to who you are. This is so you can speak your truth, and hold firm with what you are creating. Be firm with what you believe, with what you're making. You don't need to worry about what other people think or what other people want from you at this time. You can put up some healthy boundaries, basically, for yourself, and maybe to these other people it'll look like you're blocking or putting up walls, but I'm seeing you're doing this in a way that you're not putting up the walls. You're opening up while also setting up boundaries. That's what I'm getting here, and I'm seeing that that is going to empower you and help you manifest abundance. So that was reading number 1. I hope that all resonated. Yeah, I'm sending lots of love and light, and I will talk to you all later. Peace out. Okay, reading number 2. The clear obelisk, clear quartz, selenite, whatever this is. I'm just gonna light this again. This is just, I think it's Palo Santo wood or something like that. But basically it's supposed to help invite a lot of positive energy, love, abundance, things like that. So I've just been lighting it a lot lately. And it seems to be helping. Alright. Okay. Reading number 2. What is your situation? I'm going to do a whole different approach with reading number 2. I'm going to use this deck. So your situation, wow, it's the 6 of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. So there is a very strong emotional balance within yourself or with another. This can be a really strong business partner, romantic partner, friendship partner, self partner, balance of the two halves within you. The point is, you and another, or you and many others, or just yourself, is very balanced with your feelings right now. And that is your abundance at this time. You have emotional and mental abundance, like clarity with that, harmony with that. And that is giving you a lot of a power over your own self and your third eye. So I'm getting your third eye chakra is actually very much activated at this time. That doing maybe manifestation meditations or manifestation rituals, things like that, might actually be something you're doing at this time, and it might be helping a lot. If you're not seeing it in physical form, you're definitely feeling it emotionally and mentally, is what I'm getting here. The Three of Wands. So we're just getting a lot of powerful numbers here, like 3 and 6. Like 2 sets of 3 goes into 6, and then Ace is just a very strong number as well. So these are all very good foundations. So it's like that this harmony that you're in is helping protect you at this time and give you the tools you need to grow, so then your abundance can keep growing. I'm just getting there's so much energy out there for you that is being sent directly to where you are in the present, where you are literally, wherever it is that you're living at. Even if it's like you're moving around from place to place, or if it's like you're just at one place and you want to be able to move around, but you're at this one location for the time being. That might be like a business message for you, some of you out there. That seems to be your situation right now. So that's really cool. Let's clarify these. Yeah, I already want to switch up the shuffling style. Awakening. Yeah, this is a self thing I'm really getting. You are feeling balanced within yourself. For some of you this resonates as a person, totally fine, but I'm getting strongly that this is also really, really strongly about your own self. Awakening to who you are. The situation right now is you are learning who you are. You are learning in general. You are guided by spirit. Wow, and it's building things for you in the material world. So your situation is good. That's awesome. I mean, it's like everything all the time, in my opinion. Metamorphosis. This is like your transformation. You're transforming, and it's gonna give you the tools to really upgrade things for yourself in the material world. All of this, if this is already feeling good, I'm getting this is just a part of the metamorphosis, that there's more to this in the future. This is just the awakening, and then it's just going to keep going from there. And you'll have more awakenings in the future and things like that. So that's the situation. Cool. I'm going to look into advice for manifesting abundance. Just what's some advice to manifest more abundance? So it really looks like this is the advice. Getting spiritual, meditation, focusing on awakening, getting balanced and grounding yourself. This is like work with all of your elements. Ground yourself in the material world. Feel balanced with your thoughts, your feelings, and your spirituality, your own journey. So let's see what the advice is here. Confidence. Your advice is confidence. Confidence through the chaos. Yeah. So reading 1 might resonate with some of you out there because it talked a lot about destruction and chaos. Your advice is to have confidence through any difficult situation. So, yeah. So it looks like we've all been experiencing that. So yeah, I really feel like reading 1 might resonate if any of you are feeling guided to go listen to that one as well. Of course, you don't have to. And the moon. Yeah, so your advice is to just keep the faith, basically. Keep going on your journey. So for some of you, depending on where you're at, this might feel really small. Your foundation might feel at the beginning of something. For some of you, this might be larger. But wherever you are, we're all kind of at this still beginning cycle where we're still not really sure, like, is this going to keep growing into something really big and solid? And I'm just getting, like, your advice is to trust and have confidence that, like, why wouldn't it? A good quote I heard, it's from, what's the person? Abraham Hicks, I believe. And she said, like, the universe is always expanding. Why would it make sense that something is going to shrink? Why would you think that something you're building is going to shrink instead of grow? When literally everything is about expansion. The universe is always expanding. Like, so people who tell you that you're meant to shrink, that you're not going to succeed, that you're not going to grow, that you're not going to have more, that you can't ask for more, those are people with more of a feeling of lack or limited energy. But it's just like, the universe is literally expanding. There is plenty. There's more than enough for everyone and everything, because literally everything is expanding. So I think that's a really good mindset. Just kind of have that mindset. Maybe the affirmation, everything is expanding. And then with that, it's like, maybe that applies to me, someone who's also a part of this universe, that what I'm working on, this Three of Wands, the material world, that this will just only continue to expand. So know that you are guided through this chaotic period of time, and have confidence that your awakening is a good thing. If you've been awakening and you've noticed chaos coming up afterwards, that's because your awakening has woken you up to the chaos that was always there in the first place. That's the message I'm getting here as the advice. And then trust that if you're already having some, I guess you can call it good luck with your finances or your material world things, or if you're not sure where it's going, if you haven't even seen the results yet in the material world, to trust that this is bringing you somewhere. And to not have doubt, to really believe in yourself. So that's the advice I'm getting. So hope that resonates with you guys for reading number 2. I'm sending so much love and light. We'll talk to you all later. Peace out. Okay, and then reading number 3. So actually, I'm gonna light this a third time, just for the power of 3. Any of you guys watch Charmed, the reboot? It's pretty good. Hold on. The reason I'm bringing that up is there's like this well-known spell they always use, and it's called the power of 3 will set you free, or us free, or something like that. Okay. Alright. Reading number 3. First, we're going to look into the situation. Just, what is your situation when it comes to this topic? 9 of Stones and the Great Bear. Wow, yeah, everyone's getting really spiritual at this time. And you are protected. This is a good situation to be in. Yeah. So all the other times I flipped 3 cards, so I'm just going to have 3 as well. So we get the 9 of Stones. And the 9 of Stones is usually like just like drawn out as like this there's this person, and she's like doing really well. She's surrounded by like plants and nature, and like has everything, like looks really good like financially and stuff. So what I'm getting here is that you have everything you need. You have everything you need to go within and to get spiritual at this time. That, you know, this is a situation that maybe you don't want to be in forever, but it's one that you are protected at this time. This is the protection card. I feel like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes when I do tarot readings. But anyways, this card is the Judgment card, the Great Bear. And so what I'm getting here is like, you are going within so you can explore places that you aren't able to explore in the material world. So this is like, the situation seems to be that you might be having really cool or scary or pleasant or vivid. Yeah, the word vivid. Yeah, you're having really vivid dreams. Depending on your own journey, of course, and your experiences, they may be kind of spooky, or maybe they'll be really cool. I don't know. But just know that they are meant to be helping you. If they shake you up, just know in the material world, you're definitely protected here. You are safe to explore this dark cave, even if the dark cave brings up some dark experiences. So that seems to be your situation, and now I'm just going to clarify it. I'm going to shuffle this way again. Yeah, I'll take these two, and I want to shuffle again. Oh, the soulmate card. You're being guided by, with, to your soulmate, however that sounds for you. Union? Wow, no wonder this flew over here. Oh my gosh. Just right where you are, the situation is that you are coming together with a soulmate, or you are already in union with a soulmate. So if that resonates, that you're already in union with a soulmate, then that just makes sense. So it looks like you've got a really strong partnership, and this has a lot to do with why where you are right now is a good place to be. So if you're like, okay, partner, union, soulmate, like I'm where I'm at, where they at, you know? Like if you haven't met this person or something like that, I'm just getting like where you are, just what you're doing right now with your situation, going within, like it's like you don't need to like look into this is what I'm getting. If any of you are looking into this, Spirit is saying we got you. Like you're already in union with this person, or this person who you are gonna come into union with in the physical world is just going to show themselves to you. That's so sweet. Family. Oh wow, just check out these cards, guys. Soulmate, union, and family. And then a different message I'm getting here is when you come into union with yourself, with spirit, and feel that your soul family is out there for you, and you trust that, and you know that you are safe, and that you are going to come together with them in the material world, that this will just help inspire you to keep going. So don't give up is a big message I'm getting here, because I already know with like a large collective, for some of you this might sound like someone you are already with, and for others of you, you might be at a situation where you're still not with the union with your soul family and with this soulmate yet. But I'm getting that right now your situation is to get you all of this stuff if you don't feel this energy already. But definitely for some of you who chose reading 3, you're already feeling this energy where you are. And then for others of you, the message is where you are is going to manifest you your soul family, union with your soulmate. I believe we have like lots of soul family, lots of soulmates and things like that. So it's not like you need to manifest like a specific person. That's not what I meant by that, but I just meant like, yeah, you're definitely coming together with friendships, support, things like that. So that's that's really cool. And this seems to happen by going within and meditating, or letting go of grudges and forgiving things, forgiving the past, forgiving yourself. I'm just saying that because that's also the message of judgment. It's the card of forgiveness. But this is like forgiving and letting go. You're letting go of everything and everyone that like, and all that judgment, and just choosing to stick true to who you are. So I hope that made sense. It's just kind of like, I'm just gonna listen to myself. I'm done holding grudges, but I'm also done being here, feeding into this energy with other people who clearly keep bringing back up these karmic situations. That's something that might resonate with you guys with the Great Bear with the Judgment card. So that seems to be the situation. I'm just going to clarify these all one more time, like the union, family, soulmate. Like, I'm just like, because usually it clarifies these cards, but it just straight up gave some messages. Deception. With where you are. Yeah, so then here's the other messages. Here's for those of you where you might resonate that you feel like you want to come into union with your soul family, with your soulmates. I'm getting like where you are right now, you aren't seeing it. Settling. An observer. Okay. And so for these messages for the situation, yeah, this is, some of you might have worried about this in the sense of like, maybe the people I'm with right now are my soul family. Like that this is talking about this really positive energy, and Spirit is saying, no, not really. Like, for if this is resonating for you guys, then no. Like, don't worry, we see you. No, where you are at is not where you are meant to be at forever. That would be a deception to think that this is all you need to stay with. No, you definitely deserve better than that. You don't have to. For now, that's where you are. So you are settling with forgiving energy and choosing to live in harmony with these people, or whatever this is all about. But this is like, go within yourself, meditate, go on your spiritual journey, keep on doing what's good for you, explore, you're safe to explore, and observe your surroundings. You will notice when things feel good. So the situation is you're keeping an eye out for your soulmate. You're keeping an eye out for your soul family. You're keeping an eye out for what it means to truly be in union. Because I'm getting right now that your situation in the material world does not seem to be reflecting union to you. So, yeah. There we go. I think those are more so the messages. But like, yeah. So, definitely this is like you are manifesting this. So with manifesting abundance, I don't know why, but for those of you just reading 3, Spirit wants to talk about manifesting abundance in the form of support, as people, as love, soul connections. So that's the situation. Let's look at advice for your situation. Advice for manifesting abundance. I'm just gonna go crazy with this deck again. Alright, let's look at some advice. So this time around, I'm going to use this deck first and then clarify with the Wildwood Tarot deck. So what is your advice for manifesting abundance? I'm just going to get the clarifiers ready already. Wow. That one really wanted to come out and it wants to be in the middle, I guess. Yeah, I'll let these ones come out wherever they want to. Yep. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it like did this whole like dance in the air. It was pretty cool. Okay. And there might be a final card for an outcome, I guess. So let's see, your advice. Third party. Your advice so far is that there are other situations. Yeah, let the things that you want come to you. You don't need to go out there and look for it. You can just go meditate and find it within yourself, and it will find its way to you. It's kind of like sending out a beacon, and then like whatever it is will come to you. But you got to believe in it. You got to believe whatever you're calling out to is going to hear you and go and feel drawn towards you. Mask. With reinvention. Yeah, you're going to have to work at dissolving the mask, removing the mask, taking off layers. So let's look at some like clarifiers on this. Third party. Yep, the only challenge is yourself here with manifestation. If you feel that what you're looking for is not coming, then you're going to keep feeling that way and it's going to keep not coming. So your biggest challenge, your advice is to face yourself. You don't need to worry about things in the outside world is what I'm getting here at this time for manifesting abundance. All you got to focus on is yourself and clearing the energy inside of yourself. And it will show beautifully for the physical world, I think. Wow, Four of Wands, celebration. The Four of Wands is the union card, is the family kind of card, is the way I see it. So, celebration, and then mask. And you can own how you feel. Like, if you don't feel like this is the most fun thing, you can definitely own that. and get to the bottom of that. Remove that mask. This might go for here. The heron, yeah. That, like, sometimes it's not all about the fun. You gotta really reflect on the pain and reflect on this time at the moment and find yourself again. And then over here, reinvention. Yeah, reinventing yourself through all that, letting things come down so you can rebuild. With the 5 of Stones reversed, that's beautiful. When you reinvent yourself, you will officially be out of this situation. You will officially be able to take action in the physical world. So your advice is literally reinvent yourself and get moving. Get moving, take action, but not in the sense where you're trying to like, woo, my life's the best, like putting up a mask. Honor how you feel, of course, but like get moving and taking action with your authentic emotions in the moment. Yeah, so that's the advice I'm getting as well. And then like the biggest thing I'm getting here is that once you've really transformed, that then a lot of blockages in the physical world will have just cleared away. Yeah. So I hope those messages resonated. I'm sending so much love and light. I'll talk to you all later. Have a good one. Peace out.